Oh, we're live right now. It should do a little bing and go bing so you know when it's live. Because I just look up in the top corner of the screen to see it. Because I have another place over here and it doesn't show it yet going live. So anyway, kind of crazy. All right, you guys, it's our unit meeting. It is March the 10th, 2025. And so we have a lot to celebrate. We have a lot to celebrate. The first thing I want to tell y'all is that I did get a call today, and Jay Benson called and he said, Happy Monday. I said, Well, happy Monday to you because you want some happy Monday news? I said, Sure. He said, Well, you're top three in the unit sales for Orlando Career Conference. So they don't tell you which one you are. You're one, two, or three. And so, um, anyway, he said, So you'll be giving a speech on Saturday afternoons. You need to be ready for that. And I said, all right. So anyway, he emailed me all the stuff. So it's exciting. It's exciting to be recognized at the official career conference. So the best part of the whole deal is that we have reserve seating. And unless you've ever been, you know that's important. So we've got 8 of us going, plus I think 3 adoptees. And so we'll have us a nice little row full for representation. So anyway, it's exciting. And I'll be teaching the red jackets and above. So Donna, you need to get on in your red jacket before you get there. So you'll be there in my class.
Me?
Donna, you. I'm the only Donna on here.
I'm so sorry. I'm so out of it. I have had the worst virus.
Oh
Oh,
no. That's what
honey.
happens when you go to Charleston is live it up. I'm just kidding.
Now I feel like I'm getting it.
But
Y'all better get well between now
now
and Friday.
I've
You
been
better-
drinking baking soda and warm water. That's helped a lot.
Yeah, what do they say? You need apple cider vinegar and lemon. Start drinking
Okay.
that at night. If you
Okay.
go.
Really?
That's what I heard is a cure-all.
Well,
So,
I pure had the cooties. Woo.
well, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
I'm excited, Cleta. That's marvelous.
I
It's
know.
exciting. It's
It
exciting.
is.
So, couple of announcements before we just do some reco is this week we have I'm a guest speaker Wednesday night at 7 o'clock with Marianne Knox. She's the top director of Mary Kay and a couple other directors. And they do a guest event on Wednesdays and they call it Red Rumble. Yeah, I think it's a guest event. What if it's a training? I'll let you know. But anyway, I think it's a guest event. And I'm speaking on it. So if you guys have any guests that you'd like to get on that, let me know. If it ends up being a training, I'll let you know that too. But anyway, I'll post something about it. I think they have a flyer on it, but it is at 7 on Wednesday. This is Eastern time. Then we have our What's in the Bag at 8:15. And this week we're doing 2 different kind of green looks for St. Patrick's Day. So Sayla and I will have one of the looks and Maureen and Latrice will have the other look. So it'll be fun. It'll be a glamour one. So you'll like that. And then the most exciting thing to me is 9 o'clock. We're going to start our unit Bible study. And so we will start out with it'll be right here on Zoom. We'll start out with a video. Well, we'll start out with a little chit chat, little icebreaker chit chat, because there'll be some other units with us. And then we'll show the video and then we will break into small groups. And our unit will go into their own group. And like the other directors, their unit will go into their group. So, and we will discuss the video and do a couple little extra things. Okay. I'm not sure what time it's going to end because I don't know how long the video is. Sometimes these videos are like 10 minutes. Sometimes we've done them and they're 20 minutes. We just don't know. So I'll know more. I can actually look at it ahead of time, but I'm actually watching the video Wednesday morning at the director Bible study because we're doing the same Bible study. So if you haven't told me that you want to get on there, it's okay. Just show up and then you can get the book. Okay. If your book's not in, let me know. I have a digital version that I can send you and there's no homework or anything. So you'll need that for next week. Okay. So that's at 9 o'clock. Also, Thursday night, Maureen is not doing the virtual makeover, so you can do one yourself, but we are doing the virtual coffee chat at 8 o'clock. So we hope to have some guests on there. And then Friday and Saturday, we will be at Career Conference in Orlando. So that's this week. Oh, the other thing is that Monday night at 6 o'clock, all the star consultants will be sent a link to join me to see Miranda Raines with the spring fashion trend. And Miranda tells us what's in and what's out. Usually what's out is whatever I have on that day. She'll probably be like, no cheetah print. No, but she tells us what's in. And y'all, I'm telling you, sometimes I remember last year around this time, she's like, bows are in everywhere. Bows for your ears, bows for your jackets. And I'm like, sure enough, bows were everywhere. So like she researched it. She's really fun. And it's a small group. It's not like 100 people on there. It's just a couple units. Gina, Maureen, I think that's just our 3 units. And so it's going to be very special. So 6 o'clock Eastern time. I think it's a whole hour, isn't it, Maureen?
Usually it is. What's the date on that again?
It's the 16th, Monday the 16th.
Okay. Got it.
I mean the 17th, Monday the 17th.
Got it.
St. Patrick's Day. You can
Yeah.
be in all green. You're like, I'm not going to be there, Cleta. Maureen is Irish, and she has things to do on St. Patrick's Day. So she's out clogging or doing something with somebody with a Hawaiian king cake or something.
Oh,
anyway.
my word.
That's right. Okay. There's a gal on, is it Katja Glover? You are fine to join our unit Bible study. That is fine. If you would just send me a message, I'll send you the information. She's on YouTube. So just send me a message on, in fact, I'll just put you, I'll just put my phone number right here and you can, oh, that ain't even it. How about I don't know my phone number? Just a minute.
While you're doing that, I'm going to give a couple
Okay.
announcements.
Go ahead.
So for the multipliers this week, tomorrow is shop drop at 8:30. You know, it's just on Zoom with that's our hostess contest where we give away the $500 cash. As at 8:30, it runs for 30 minutes. So be sure if you had anybody on that you answered in the Google form for earned it last month, they need to be on tomorrow. And if you didn't, you can have people on and they can still win some stuff. And then like Cleta was saying, Livonia for us, our in-person glass facial is this Thursday, 6:45 in Livonia. You know where it's at. If you don't, let me know. And Cleta, if you're not, and you got somebody who do you know to join our unit, 8 p.m. Cleta on her Zoom is doing the Kirk coffee. And then Saturday at 10 a.m. here, we're doing our once a month power up. And then our guest event at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So this is going to be a once a month thing where we get together on Saturday at 10. And this month, we're going to be working on lead boxes and lead frames. So I'm going to have some stuff and we're going to talk about that with scripts and all full circle there. And then next week is Star Night in Frankenmuth, Michigan. So don't miss it. It's
Fun.
Tuesday from 7 to 9.
I wish I lived in Frankenmuth. I wish I lived for you.
I know.
Yes. Okay. So, I want to show our star consultants. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. I put this in the, on our group today, but just to kind of show you here who's got what in, because this ends on the 15th. Okay. This ends on the 15th. And this is Donna Taylor is already an Emerald Star. So the last column shows what you need to go to the next level. So like for Donna, if you wanted to be a Pearl, it would be $945 to step up to Pearl. But Sayla is already a Ruby Star. Let me see. Sayla's already Ruby Star, 422 to Diamond. Sandra is Sapphire Star, 272 to Ruby. Linda, Sapphire Star, 390 to Ruby. Penny Spencer, new consultant, first time star. So proud of you. Of course, she just finished it, but you want to go higher? 598. Now listen, all of you that stars, if you have team members who become great star qualified, like for example, Donna, if Catherine, my beautiful Catherine, who is on here, if she completes her $600 order by the 15th, then that will be a great start qualified team member for you, and it will up your points 600 points. So, Catherine, we know you can do it. We know you can do it. If you don't know that amount, let me know and I'll get it to you. But if you can see everybody else, like Deborah Heap, you're on here tonight, it's only 148 for you to be a Sapphire Star. And y'all can kind of go down and look at all the different ones on there. So this is posted on the Cheetah Nation page. So y'all check that out. Star in Saturday. So if you're going to career conference and you're not a star, you need to kind of look that up and get that done before you go or figure out a plan. Okay.
Sophia
Yeah.
is so close. Sophia
Okay,
is so close.
Okay, good deal. Okay, let me see. There was one more thing I was going to say. I wanted Deborah and Donna And who else listened to, there was 2 special calls last week. I know Deborah and Donna were on there. Who else was on the special calls last week? Grace? Deborah Heap? I don't think either one of y'all. Deborah, you did? Okay, so if you will.
I listened to the replay that you sent me.
Okay, good. And I know I didn't prepare y'all, but we'll have Deborah Barrett and Donna go first. I just want like one tip that you learned from the call. There was a red call that they could get on, and there was a step up to DIQ call. And so if Deborah, can you start us out with just 1 or 2 tips, and then we'll do Donna and then Deborah Heap. Okay. And then we'll go ahead to our count up. All right. So y'all go ahead and get your totals ready. In fact, you can go ahead and put your totals in the chat. That'd be great. Sayla, did you listen to it? I don't think you.
I didn't listen to the red. Yeah.
Okay. Did you listen to the first one? The step up?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you can go after Deborah Heap. Okay. Deborah Barrett. It's all you, girl.
Oh, goodness. So,
Just a couple tips.
do what?
I said just a couple tips.
Okay. About the power start is very, 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 very important to do the 30 faces every 30 days and to be focusing on your goals, adding team members to your group every month. And one thing too that I don't always do, but it stood out too, is like be excited when you're holding your party and saying, I'm so excited you're here for the first appointment of 2. You know, make sure they already know that you're working at full circle by already putting it in their head to hold the second appointment. 3 parties a week, 3 shares, and $300 for sure will get you faces and places.
Okay.
And I love the way, what was her name? Missy O'Neill.
Yes.
Tracking and she broke down the 5 team members, just the money part, a consultant versus a director.
Yeah.
Just huge.
So it was $900 that a beauty consultant can make if you have 5 team members that were Great Start qualified in a month and an average of 5,000 team production. As a consultant, it'd be a team leader. You would make $900 commission. Okay. As a sales director, you would make $2,800.
Yeah.
Same thing, same exact money, same thing, because you get paid extra bonuses. So they really broke it down how it's worth the work to get there. Okay.
Keeping the 5 girls,
Yeah.
every month getting $225,
Yeah. And Daisha she's a national sales director in her circle. Well, I think she's in her circle. She was a director. I think in fact she might have been a consultant, started this. And for 4 years in a row, she did a power start every single month to get to be a national sales director. Like every single solitary month, she did 30 faces herself. And that's what moved her from a consultant to a national sales director.
Right.
So important. Okay, thank you. All right, Donna, I don't know. I know you're not feeling the greatest, but do you want to share?
I was impressed with the recruiting, building your team, because that's what I'm trying to zero in on now. And I don't quite have it yet, but I am working on it. But connecting with people and already thinking positive, like you're going to go the length and you're willing to win. And you got a tight timeline, keep it tight, and just finding a way to connect with people and listening, and just building those relationships. And she gave us the 7 P's about picturing yourselves with them and your purpose and being proud of what you're doing and excited, and it's whatever you're willing to overcome to go the lengths. Like I could have talked myself out of not even facing the music tonight, but you're going to push through it. You just got to push through it and keep striving, because God's going to bless you. He's going to bless us.
And there's a form. I was going to show y'all, and I will post this. On Cheetah Nation. It's one that Gloria Mayfield Banks used as well. And It's the 7 P's of coaching and vision leadership. And it talks about the 7 that she talked about. It's kind of a little interview sheet. It's really good. And then the back of it has also all like 2 pages of overcoming objections, which are really, really good. So I will post these on Cheetah Nation on Facebook. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, message me on Facebook. Okay. And then that will be so it's
Can
not
I
like
say one more
message me on
thing?
Facebook. Yeah, go ahead.
I liked the qualities of women that you're looking for. They got to have people skills. They got to be strong with their work ethic, good emotional management, not one way or the other, and high strong. They got to be kind of solid. And you got to set goals with them, and have a good confidence level. You got to believe. And once you conquer that, and that's what I'm trying to look for in
You're
women.
going to get what you ask for, right?
Exactly.
So if you go asking, if every single person you're looking for is just someone who wants to save money and order once a year, I mean, we're going to get those anyway, right? But if that's what you're asking for, then that's what you're going to get. But if you are looking and asking for sharp women who want to work, who want to,
Yeah.
all the things you just said, then that's what you'll start getting to. So
Mhm.
love it. Thank you. Okay, Deborah Heap, sister girl, you want to
Hello, hello.
All right, tell us a
Okay.
couple tips that you learned.
So I was on the Step Up to DIQ call or listening to the replay. Thank you, by the way, Cleta. I appreciate you
You're very
getting that to me. So there were 2 directors there, and they were basically talking about why they became directors, the road to getting to director and where they are now. One was Tanisha Bain and the other one was Ashton Dempsey. Ashton, she was really cute, bubbly, really young, and talking so fast. And I mean, the only tip I can remember off the top of my head was events. She was talking about her she was basically she was coachable. She's young. I can't remember if she was 20 or 18 when she started. I can't remember. But she was basically saying that she did everything that her director told her to do. And she felt like this was just going to be for fun. I want to meet my nationals, all that stuff. And once her director was pushing her to go to career conference. And she went, and that's when she just made the decision I'm going to be a director. So for her, all of her inspiration came from going to every event. And that's how she became, she just went for director. So forgive me because Tanisha's story, I had to listen to it twice because.
Oh, and Deborah, for Ashton, her big thing to me was at the end when she said, "Oh yeah, and I didn't have a car."
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was her
That's
thing. Is she
right.
said, "I had no
She didn't
car,"
have a car.
and she said,
That's
"What I
right.
did, yeah." She said, "I ended up, my customers would pick me up and take me to their house.
That's right. I forgot
Sometimes
about
I had
that.
somebody else call and take her
Yeah.
for everything she had to do." Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
And just her enthusiasm, but
Mm.
was just off the charts. But Tanisha Bain, I had to listen to her twice. And I think she's here local in Atlanta. And for her, she had become a director. She had the pink Cadillac and everything. But then she had some health issues and some fertility issues or something. She got really sick.
Mhm.
And she stepped away. She gave back the car. She gave up her team. She gave up Mary Kay, everything.
Mhm.
And I think she was successful with the first run. I think it was helping to pay some bills and it paid for her fertility. And I paid for her fertility. Cannot remember which came first, but anyway, she got really sick and she was saying that that's what helped pay for her, to do the fertility treatments and stuff. But she stepped away for a few years, raised her family. I think they moved a couple times. I can't remember exactly. But then she came back. And for me, I feel like the biggest nugget was, I think for her, was that she built it fast in the beginning. And then she talked about the low-hanging fruit, the people that just wanted to order. And Cleta, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I'm trying to remember exactly which order of everything, but this time around she was talking about work your schedule. Like she was working. So, she was like, you've got to work the business in the nooks and crannies of your life. And she was like, I don't know, she kept talking about the your weekly schedule, your weekly plan sheet. That's what she's talking about.
Mhm.
And then and this time she was talking about getting sharp women, not the low-hanging fruit that just want to place orders, like it, because that's like weakens your team. You want to get out there and you want to look for strong women who want to grow, who want to thrive. So right now she just earned the tracker, I think is what she said.
Mhm.
And so they're very close to getting that. Equinox comes after
That's
that, I think
right.
it is.
That's right.
So she said that they're really close to getting that. So what stood out for me was that she built it once, had to step away, care for her health and her family, and then she's coming back and now she's focused. Like it's it's like she's building it stronger this time because now she's more focused.
Yeah.
So
And
anyway,
you know what
that stood out to me.
what she did is when she came back this time, she wanted to help her friend Lorinda King
Oh,
be
that's right. She be
national.
the
And so
national. That's why
she
she can't. Yeah,
decided she would rejoin, and she said she asked her friends and everything. She goes, I'm looking for 8 women to join me this month to go DIQ to be a director to help my friend become a national. And the
that's
first
right.
month she got 8, and she went DIQ, and she became a sales director right afterwards. So anyway,
And I
all
think
right,
that
thank
that
you,
was
Deborah.
the difference. I think that's what the difference was
It was.
too, was for the first time she did it fast, she got the car, but this time around her heart was in it because she wanted she wanted to help her friend get to be a national.
Yeah, and her
So
IVF treatments for infertility was this time around. So
oh, it
she's
was this time
talking about
around. So
as a
yeah,
sales director, you get bonuses every month for
that's
different
right.
things, and she used
Yeah,
that money to pay for that.
yeah.
But anyway,
And I thought that that was just like what stood out to me was the
yeah,
first time she built it fast, and the second time she took herself out of it. She took herself out of it to help someone else, to help
right.
others.
Love it.
And that's when she was talking about you don't want the low-hanging fruit, you want strong
Right,
women.
right.
You want to build it strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sayla.
Well, I was on the call that Deborah was on, and she did a great job covering it. There were the two ladies, and really, um, my biggest takeaway was that both of these women had tremendous obstacles, and they did not quit. They did not let the obstacles, like she said, Ashton was a stay-at-home mom with no car, and she became a sales director. That is really, if you 99.9% of the people in today's world, if you said, you can have this position, but you can't have a car to get there, they would be in the corner crying with a tissue box. And she she was stay at home with a little boy. And so it wasn't like, she was just sitting around eating bonbons and doing Mary Kay. She had a little boy that she had to take care of also. And then Tanisha, like she said so beautifully, was in, and she rose to the top, and then it all went away, and now she is headed back to the top again. And so I think for any of us that have ever had obstacles in Mary Kay or outside of Mary Kay, it's just great examples of we all fail or fail forward, and you just don't give up and you'll get there. So it was
Yeah,
really good.
I love it. Thank you. Okay, anybody else? Okay, we're going to go ahead and do some reco. And let me just say this for one of the calls was for anyone that told me that they wanted to be a director by seminar. And the other one was for anybody in their red jacket or had a great start qualified team member. So there's the two calls in case you're thinking, what happened? Okay. And so there's going to be another call. It's going to be, I believe it's April 17th, but I'll get you the dates. But it's going to be for everybody. But we're going to spotlight the people. What did he say, y'all? Let me see. It's going to spotlight Remember what he said to y'all at the very end, Jay Benson? He said it's going to be for everybody. We're going to spotlight who? I'll find out. I think it's people that got that medaled in March. That's what it is. That got a medal in March. 3 is a bronze medal, 4 is a silver medal, and 5 is a gold medal in March. Because with the starter kit on sale for $20, it's a good time to medal in March, right? Okay. But everybody can watch the show, and it's going to be 3 other top directors probably. So, okay, if y'all will put in here, thank you for putting in here your sales for last week. Okay, Sandra Griffin, $100, make you holler. No, Sandra's been busy with her mom. Still great to sell $100, right, Sandra? So how'd you do it?
Yeah, unexpected. I had a new registrant on my website. I'm like,
Oh,
wait, know this
fantastic.
person. Don't know her at all.
Yeah. Is she from here in Valdosta?
Yeah. Finally,
Okay.
you said when they do guest checkout, you can't see their name, their last
Right.
name, first name. So when it shipped it to her, of course, it sent it to me. So I got her full name and address now. So, but yeah, she's local.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
so I'm gonna
And
reach out.
sometimes people, that's just how they want to do it,
Yeah.
So anyway, and what I usually do, I'm gonna tell you, Sandra, what I've done with that
Okay.
is if she's local,
Mhm.
I find her on Facebook if I can, and then I go ahead and message her. Yeah, I message her on Facebook and say, hey, I saw that you placed an order for me. Thank you so much. Because they don't know, how, and just thank you so much. And I just wanted to reach out to you, see if you'd like me to put you on my mailing list.
Okay.
Then you can get all her information and put it in there, and that way you have it. You know what I mean?
I can testify to that. That's how I met Cleta.
That's right. I forgot about that. That's exactly right.
That's exactly how we met. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, all right, awesome. Okay, let's okay, next is Deborah Barrett. Well, Donna, let's do Donna. 214 in sales. Donna, tell us
Mine were
about
reorders.
where's my pom-pom?
And I just sat down and text some of my customers and said, I'm sure you're about out of your lotion. Do you need some? I'm about to place an order. And I got that much in sales. Deborah and
Awesome.
I were working
Yeah.
in info in the computer. And I was doing that in between. So I was grateful because
All right. And y'all, if you're new, I just want you to know that the party you do today, 3 months later, you're going to get paid on it again because they're going to run out.
yeah.
And then 3 months later, you're going to get paid on it again. And then 3 months later, again, you've been selling to them for 20 years. It's like every 3 months, like clockwork. They're going to come back and buy some more cleanser, some more moisturizer, etc. Okay.
I did
Penny?
about 75 in Glamour. I
Oh,
didn't.
okay, Deborah. All right. Congratulations. That's good. All right. Okay, Penny, 206 in sales. Tell us how you did it, girl.
I did it! Yay! Let's see. I had $100 facial. One of the girls at work that I'd just given a book to, I went around giving them a book and lipstick samples. They all love the lipstick samples. She came up, she didn't want any skincare stuff. And then the next day she came up and she said, I want this. How do I pay you?
All right.
Yeah. And then I had another person contact me and they wanted the moisture oil. So,
All right.
it's not bad.
That's right. No, it isn't. It's very good, as a matter of fact.
Thank you. I'm
Congratulations. We did a
excited.
virtual facial tonight.
Yeah.
And kids get ready for bed. And so congratulations for that too. I'm really proud of you. Okay.
Thank you.
Maureen, 377 in sales and 4 new bookings. Make you holler. Awesome.
One face, reorders.
One face and reorders. Come on. I love it. I love it. All right. And then we got Sayla 262 in sales. Tell us about that.
Yeah, just a couple of reorders this week. Kind of quiet, but thankful for 262.
Awesome. And anybody else? Oh, here we go. Christine, excuse me, 765 and 3 new bookings. Christine, tell us about that.
I do the thing where instead of putting them to bed, I also do them getting ready in the morning. And sometimes I do booked out of the gym, and that's what that was. Because I was focusing on that last week, or the week before for this last week, I should say. And it worked out really well. And then I got 3 more bookings out of the ones that I saw, but they want to have classes. So that was the
Good.
goal. It was like sometimes you have to do one thing in order to get what you really want. So
Absolutely.
it worked. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it worked. And these are in an area that I've been trying to get into. So I'm like tickled because sometimes it just takes that 1 or 2 ladies in that right area to open the door. And that's what
That's
I'm hoping
right.
these are.
Christine, you're a trailblazer. Give yourself a hand for blazing a new trail in a new area, right?
Thank you.
Very
So
good.
I did take your training to heart. I was like, okay, we got to keep doing this. So thank you.
I'm proud of you, girl. And I sold 788. And you guys, y'all know I had a big sale last week. So usually after a big sale, you don't sell that much next week, just because. I mean, I don't know. It happens. Okay, but I sent out that text that I sent y'all about this. And don't be calling me because I'm not going to give you any of them. I'm telling you now, do not do it. This is the cream powder foundations, okay? Because I sell quite a bit of them. So I sent a message out I looked to see who all of my customers bought cream to powder foundation. I sent a message out and said, hey, Mary Kay is phasing out the cream to powder foundation in May. I want to give you a heads up because I know that's what you use. I said, in case you want to stock up on it, or you can get with me and we can match you to one of our foundations that we do have. So I had 2 girls order 10. I had 2 or 3 or 5 apiece, and stock up because they really love it. And they're like, thank you for telling me, give me 10. Because I'm going to tell you about this cream to powder. Okay. Mary Kay hadn't had samples of this in a long time, but the people that use it used to use it a long time ago, and they use about 1 a month. It's the truth. Most of my customers use about 1 a month of the cream to powder. And so it goes kind of fast. So ordering 10, my aunt uses it. She ordered 25. She goes, well, at least that's 2.5 years. If I'm still here, I'll order some more. I said, Aunt Martha. But anyway,
That's awesome.
so if you have customers on, some of you that are new, you probably don't, but some of us that have been in for a few decades, you probably do, or you may yourself like it. Mary Kay is recommending the matte foundation with silky setting powder on top of it in lieu of the cream to powder. Okay. So the other thing that's going out is the 3-in-1 cleansing bar. If you happen to have a bunch of people on that, and the men's line, but the men's line, that's going to be replaced with something. So you don't have to really panic on that. But I also will tell you because you may want to get rid of it, right? They're coming out with something. There is going to be a price increase. Oh, it's 8 o'clock before you start the boss way call. But there is going to be a price increase in May. I think I posted that for y'all on our site. So you can look at it. And what I do is I say, okay, I just study it. I'm like, all right, what on here do I really sell a lot of? Okay, it's going up $2. I'm gonna go ahead and get a few more of those. And when the books go up, that's when Cleta goes up. So like if the books say it is $20, then that's what I'm gonna charge is the new price. Because for me to replace it, that's what it's gonna cost. Does that make sense to y'all? So, but you can also offer your customers, say, hey, we're gonna have a slight price increase on such and such. I want to let you know now, so if you want to stock up. Most of my customers, honestly, this is kind of crazy, but they don't even ask me how much it is. They don't. They just go, I need cleanser, moisturizer. I need an eyeshadow. I mean, they have a book or they don't really care. They want it. When I buy my hairspray for my girl, I just say, give me some hairspray. Sometimes they charge me different prices. But anyway, that's the deal with that. So that's the summit. So let me tell you, I'm fixing to stop this call and go to the other, but I'm going to I'm going to show you a video about doing Facebook Messenger parties.
Yes.
So don't go away. Okay. So let me start this and we'll stop the other.